Alright everybody, welcome back to Vampyr. It's not been a long time for you guys because I just uploaded like 2 videos, but it's been a while for me. I probably haven't done this in, like, I'd say about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I got really sick and I was out of commission for, I'd say, a good week and a half before I actually felt better, and I recently got to the point that I can have a long conversation and not feel phlegm building up in my throat. I don't know what was wrong with me. The doctors don't know what was wrong with me. They gave me some steroids and said, hey, have fun. So, finally back at it. I know it's been a while, and I do apologize, because with me being sick, I had no drive to do anything. I couldn't speak for a while. My voice, my throat hurt really bad, and like I said, I had phlegm build up, and it was terrible. But I'm back at it. I finally have time, and we're gonna get back at this. I should be able to complete this game today, and right after this, starting tomorrow, if I get this done today, we are going to jump into the Devil May Cry series. You guys really haven't been watching the videos, which is fine. I don't blame you. Some people just don't like Vampyr. So I honestly don't remember what I was doing. And I don't remember the controls very well. Talk to Dr. Swansea. That's not who I'm after. I need to talk to Lady Ashbury. I can probably just go up my door here. And she is in the rich district, but to get there, it's a little bit more convoluted. Alright, so I go down there. There's the bridge over there. Like I said, it has been a whole long time. There we go. That is to... Like I said, it's been a long time. Okay, so I gotta actually go all the way around the hospital. So it's been weeks since I did this. So this is lagging pretty hard. I don't know if it's necessarily the game at this point, or if it's still the Xbox, which this is still my original Xbox, because God bless it, somehow it's still trucking along, but I do actually have a backup Xbox waiting, in case this one decides that it is no longer willing to play these games. You know, the map makes it look real easy, like I'm just gonna pop out anywhere. That's the problem with this game. There's not a whole lot of directionals. Am I close? Closer. Oh, yeah. Because I don't have any bullets.
Best turn around if I were you.
You're just gonna let that?
Over there! This
Yeah.
time,
Yeah, you just gonna let that fucker get by? Dummies.
I think eat this! Fuck, it's fast! Please, sir, can't let you through.
We're just running after each other.
Don't like that! It's one of them vermin!
I am doing terrible. This is definitely not a spot to come back to. Alright. I got some bullets now.
Get your weapons ready! We found one!
I am failing at this potentially. I want you to know that. This is gonna be a hard time. No, I killed him. Well, alright then. That's what happens when you're sick. You come back and you're just doing what the fuck you're doing no more. At the hardest part of the game. That's just me, guys. Oh. Did I get any? I got some bullets. Alright, because I'm gonna definitely need that for this next part. There we go. Okay. I went too far. Feck. Alright, let's go back. I knew I had to cross a bridge somewhere. I thought that was the bridge, but apparently it is not the bridge that I need to cross. That bridge is back over here. 'Cause I'm a dummy. I'm gonna keep making the excuse that I was sick, and I haven't played this in a while. But we all know it's just because I'm bad. This is the bridge, and we're gonna load. There's something as I said, something I don't miss is these load screens. There we go.
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away! Whoever you are!
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
I am not your champion!
But of course you are, son. As surely as you are the blood of my blood.
I had to kill Mary!
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence! I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
I don't blame him. Like, honestly, a lot of shit's happened to this man. I can't go through that way if I remember correctly. No, I can't. Maybe?
They want war. I'll show them war!
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
Yeah, so this is where it gets fucky. And you get attacked by other vampires.
Want some of this?
getting attacked by other vampires, other Ekon specifically, is pretty fucky. I'm just saying.
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him, but I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
I felt this power radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Prewen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why truly did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
I like how he just totally disregards the fact that she said, no, call me Elizabeth. And he's like, my lady, fuck you.
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain. Some say they influence the destiny of the Empire. Some believe they merely protect it.
How many are they?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals. All of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
Will they fight the Guard of Prewen?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first, but it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Why not ask for your help? Since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself.
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
Should I trust them?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Why meet them then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior. The most important rule is to show them due respect.
They have done nothing but impede my investigations since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich, and extremely influential.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
How powerful is his reach?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
They are not all immortals. How is that?
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who seek the safety and expansion of the Empire. The most loyal are awarded immortality.
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite, but we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind, and they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
Will the Guard of Prewen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Ekons I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
I think I saw them kill an Ekon on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
Why start a second one?
Prewen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us as the cause of the epidemic.
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled, Jonathan. Like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
How can I save London?
The epidemic is the priority. You must find its origin and put an end to it. This is the best way to solve the crisis.
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation. We need clarity.
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire, but most of those fled England long ago.
You have no idea at all? You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this: I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
Alright. So we're off to the Ascalon Club. I know I said before that they used a lot of recycled voices from other games, like Swansea's the Inquisitor from Dragon Age. We're about to meet somebody that has the voice of the villain from Dragon Age, which is fitting, I think, for this particular person. So, it hit me. Like, I was listening to it and I was like, it sounds a little bit different. I'm not sure. And the way certain words that people say, they can't escape even if they try to change their accent or the way they say things. And that's how I figured out that Swansea was the Inquisitor, because I forgot what word he said. He said something, but I was like, oh, that's the Inquisitor. Same with this guy that we're gonna meet. I was like, god damn, that's Corypheus. So this, this part upcoming is actually really interesting. Excuse me. It's really interesting, and I really like it. But it's a lot faster pace. Things happen pretty quickly.
So, time to visit the Ascalon Club.
Like, things at this point are just gonna accelerate pretty fast. I'm probably gonna sleep at some point because I didn't realize that I had all of those points. I don't know why I didn't do that. I don't know. Whatever I did before, I didn't do it correctly because I didn't use my points. But coming up here, there's a lot of enemies. It's a really fast pace. Story happens pretty quickly. So like I said, this next part is gonna just kind of fly by. We're not gonna do a lot of the side missions in that for this. There is two people that we have to meet in order to do the good guy ending for this, and then it's just gonna kind of zip from there.